Most people don't feel behind because they are actually failing. They feel behind because of one quiet habit that slowly reshapes how they see their life. It doesn't look dangerous. It doesn't feel dramatic. But over time, it changes your standards, your motivation, and your sense of self. And that habit is constantly measuring your progress against an imagined version of where you think you should be. Somewhere along the way, you picked up an invisible timeline. By a certain age, you think you should be more confident, more successful, more disciplined, more focused, more accomplished. And every day you check your life against that timeline. When your reality doesn't match it, your brain labels you as behind. The problem is that this timeline didn't come from your real life. It came from watching other people. Online, friends, influencers, highlight reels, carefully edited success stories. You rarely see confusion, slow progress, or uncertainty. You mostly see results, and your brain quietly assumes that this is normal, that everyone else is moving forward smoothly while you are stuck. So instead of asking, am I improving compared to who I was last year, you ask, why am I not where they are? And that question slowly drains your motivation. When you constantly feel behind, every effort starts to feel pointless. Small wins don't register anymore. Learning something new feels embarrassing instead of exciting. Starting from zero feels like proof that you're late, not proof that you're growing. And over time, you stop starting things altogether. This habit also changes how you experience time. You stop living in the present and start living in comparison. You scroll and watch other people's progress instead of building your own. You consume motivation instead of creating momentum. And the more you watch, the further behind you feel. What makes this even more damaging is that the people you compare yourself to are often not even comparable. Different backgrounds, different support systems, different timing, different struggles you never see. But your brain doesn't care about context. It only sees distance, and it turns that distance into shame. Feeling behind creates urgency, but not the healthy kind. It creates pressure without direction. You feel like you need to fix your entire life at once, and when that feels impossible, you shut down, you procrastinate, you distract yourself, and then you feel even more behind for wasting time. The cycle repeats. This is why people who feel behind often look lazy from the outside, but inside they are overwhelmed. They are not avoiding work. They are avoiding the feeling of never being enough. The truth is, progress does not happen on a universal schedule. Confidence does not arrive at the same age for everyone. Focus does not develop at the same speed. Some people bloom early, others bloom quietly, slowly, and later, and neither path is superior. They are just different. The moment you stop measuring yourself against an imaginary standard is the moment your energy starts to return, because now your effort has a clear target. You are no longer trying to catch up to the world. You are simply trying to move forward from where you actually are. A better question than why am I behind is what is one small step I can take from here. That question doesn't judge you, it doesn't rush you, it gives your brain something realistic to work with, and confidence grows from realistic progress, not from pressure. You don't fix this habit by deleting every app or isolating yourself from the world. You fix it by changing the metric. Instead of tracking where others are, track your own consistency. Instead of asking how fast you are moving, ask whether you are moving at all. Instead of comparing outcomes, compare effort. When you do this, something interesting happens. Time slows down, progress feels visible again, small actions start to matter, and the feeling of being behind slowly loses its grip on you. You were never behind in life. You were just running someone else's race without realizing it. And the moment you stop doing that, you don't need to catch up anymore. You just need to continue. So be honest with yourself. What if the reason you feel behind has nothing to do with your ability, and everything to do with the habit of comparison you never questioned?